What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the retro world, guys. In today's video, we are hitting up a bunch of freaking awesome yard sales. We're looking for toys, video games, things that are nostalgic, all sorts of stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, we just got to this yard sale. You can see all this stuff, and look at this. Look at this, like what? Look at this, 10 bucks, but it makes like turtle waffles. I mean, it's a little nasty, but this is, let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so from 2016 Viacom. I just thought this was kind of cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up or not. I might do a little research, but I mean, it is sick. I don't know. I'll think about this. I'm gonna see what else they have. They said they might have some games.
I sure do. I'm just kind of curious how people, if they just saw the signs or on Facebook or what.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of random stuff in here. Oh, these are cool. You know what year these guys came out?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
I believe so.
Little R2-D2.
Yeah, with Princess Leia inside of it.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
And that thing was $19.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
No, right now I did a screen.
I got you.
Google Lens.
Yeah.
I was like, how the hell people pay that much for one?
Right.
But I know that was a big fad.
Yeah.
Pretty old one here. I'll let you
Yeah, that one was
take
cool.
it, adjust it or whatever. I never.
I don't, honestly, Transformers isn't like my strong suit. I like turtles and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But do you got prices on these guys right here, just in case?
I'm open to whatever, brother. I'm not really.
Okay.
I'm not really invested.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how much you're trying to get out of them, and I don't know what these guys are worth. Honestly, I have no clue.
I mean.
Sometimes the older, like the super old stuff, I know can be worth a good amount.
Pre-2000.
That's what I've heard.
Is when they become the more valuable.
Yeah.
I did a Google Lens on these.
Yeah.
And some of them came up 20, some of them came up more. But again, I don't know the specifics.
Right.
It could have been a 2000 model.
And
Yep,
exactly.
So
yeah,
I'm not trying to knock anyone's head off. I know they're all there. They all work. All the pieces are there.
We ended up coming to an agreement on some of that stuff that you guys just saw, but we will show it all at the end of the video. All right, guys, another yard sale, and we came across this guy. Guys, look, 1992. All right, guys, we paid $1 a piece for both of these guys, and this green one seems very, very interesting. We'll talk about this stuff a little bit later on. Let's go. When you are having a pretty good yard sale day off the bat, and then it just starts pouring down rain. Well, I'm gonna keep looking just in case, but you guys see what we're working with. It kind of looks like it might clear up though. So, I don't know. This could also scare away a lot of people from yard sales, meaning maybe we'll have good luck. We'll see how it plays out. Guys, another yard sale. And look, we got tons and tons of Legos. This is kind of cool for $5. Huh. That's not too bad. This one's $5 as well. Honestly, with the boxes, I might get both of those. That might be a good deal. We'll have to look and see. 10 for this one's kind of cool. Maybe. All right, guys, we ended up getting a whole bag of some of that Lego stuff y'all saw, and we only spent $20. I think we got a pretty good deal. So we'll talk about that when we get back to the house. Little horse.
Yeah. Well, I bought her a barn.
Okay.
And I've been trying to pick up, these little things are high.
Yeah. Hard to get. Guys, we found a couple in here, 50 cents each.
Oh, they are different.
Kind of digging through the toys. It's a toy day.
I'm concerned it's just a move out here type deal.
I got you.
For this guy right here.
All individually priced, or?
Yes.
Okay. I'll definitely take a look at them and see. Kung Fu Panda, Minecraft, Lego, Bendy. Okay. I know I got some of these. I collect. I got a room full of video games. I'm always looking to add more.
Yeah, those are my sons, and he went through. Now that you download pretty much all the games.
Yeah, I was gonna say physical stuff's starting to kind of go away little by little, but
Yeah.
there's always gonna be collectors out there. So, you got some toys too. I'll look through, see what you got. Dinos, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I want these to mess with this. Maybe though. Little Joker thing. And you got some plush. Well, guys, we picked up both of these little guys, 2 for $1. Guys, the weather has changed. It's not raining anymore, and we are at a neighborhood-wide community sale. So, showing y'all the cool stuff. Hopefully we find some more cool stuff. How y'all doing today? Cool. Guys, we got some games that are a little wet. But if they are cheap enough, I'll probably pick them all up. I'll have to ask and see. How much you guys got on the games?
It's just $1.
$1 each? Okay. Any other games laying around in the house? No? Okay. I'll get these off you for $1 each. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8. Cool. All right, guys, I didn't record. I didn't think there was going to be much. But guess what? Who's ready to box, baby? We paid $1 for these. I couldn't leave them behind.
The reverse compatible PS3.
Yeah.
I do have some old PS1 games.
I would definitely take a look
You
at the
wanna look at
PS1
them?
stuff. Yeah. How much are you guys asking on the PS4 games and the controllers? I might be interested.
That's her.
Okay.
For like all of it,
Possibly. I guess it depends on the deal.
I'd say like all of it, maybe like $10.
Done.
I don't. The controllers all work.
They all work? Okay. I was going to say, is it kind of a for $10, I don't mind taking the risk.
Maybe the worst thing, like all the buttons and everything work. They might have a slight drip, but I haven't used them in like 3
Okay.
years. So
No,
it might
that's
be
fine.
fixed now.
I'll definitely do $10 for this stuff. That's a great deal. All right. So, oh wow, you already got some cool stuff off the bat. I recognize the Atlas. Dang, I've never even seen this game.
That's an
Oh, nice.
old game, Black Label 2.
Dang. Yeah, I don't see PS1 stuff too often. So
Yeah, they're,
yeah. Let me set that back in there.
These are some of these games. Like this is, I've actually held on to this game since I was 7 years old.
So this is a childhood copy.
This is,
I gotcha.
And they just remade this and put it
Oh,
on
okay.
Steam
Oh wow, that's
after 30 years.
Dang.
And it's I preferred this one over the one they put in
Right,
Steam.
right. Sometimes it's the original stuff is always better. Oh man. Final Fantasy. Yep. Dang. Oh, Chrono Trigger. Nice.
Yep.
Chrono. Okay. Oh wow. Dang, that's cool too. I have a couple of these games already, but I know there's some in here I definitely don't have. Don't have Vagrant Story. Don't have Castlevania. Oh dang, dude. Yeah, you got like. This is like right up my alley with stuff. Do you have prices in mind per, or are you looking to sell the whole thing? If this is like nostalgic to you and like personal, I don't want I want you to hold on to it for sure.
I would have to think of it.
Okay.
But I do have Suikoden 1 all the way through
Oh,
5.
nice. Xenosaga, that's a good one. Blood Omen.
Valkyrie Profile 2.
Proland. Gosh, man, yeah, you have like the ultimate.
I have
You got a good collection here.
these guys were missing the DVDs.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang it.
Oh wow.
As you can tell, there's a lot of Final
Am I in your way?
You're good. I was gonna look at the gun thing.
We could. You want to maybe move this over here and let them? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say people love seeing this type of stuff. I got to show it all off. Okay, got a lot of PS4 stuff. Cool. Yeah, I don't have the PS5 yet, but I got pretty much up until the PS4.
And that's pretty much just DVDs in the
Okay.
back.
You don't happen to have? I'm sure you probably don't. You don't have the cases for any of this stuff, do you?
Some of them I do. I'd have to find them.
So
All the PlayStation 1 ones.
I would be
probably
very
not.
interested. I don't know what you got. If you want a price for the whole thing, if you'd rather sell individually, I would be very, very interested in this stuff.
I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
For sure.
And I don't mind waiting if.
Yeah, we can
I don't-
exchange numbers if you want.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, I don't want you to like think on the spot and give me a number you're not happy with.
Yeah.
But I would be. Yeah, I definitely want to. I want to take this home. And you said you might have the cases too?
Yes, I just have to.
Okay.
We can exchange numbers.
All right, guys, we just got an insane deal on all of this PS4 stuff. We also ended up picking up these pops. They said, I think the whole box of these was $30. I said, you know what? That's fine. I didn't look these up. I just went ahead and picked them up. When you give me a price like that, $30 for everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay it. Like, even if this ends up being a bad price, like, okay, whatever. But I think it'll be cool. There's some Dragon Ball Z stuff, all sorts of stuff. And guys, we talked about what y'all just saw, and I exchanged phone number. We gotta talk about that in a little bit. Back at the house, let's take an up close look at everything that we just picked up. Guys, first little bunch of stuff that we got from these yard sales. We'll talk about this real quick. We got a little Luigi right here. Anytime we see anything Nintendo related that is super cheap, we're gonna go and pick it up. I think him and Donkey Kong were $1 for both. So pretty cool. This is from Jack's. I don't know what year this is, but these are the exact figures I love collecting. We got him and we got got Donkey Kong. This is just one of the little cart ones. I think this is a McDonald's toy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so just pick them up when I see them. Pretty cool. Guys, we got these little guys from Toy Story. It's squishy. I don't know. It was one of those things where it was so cheap, I just went ahead and picked them up again. 50 cents for him, and then 50 cents for Woody. Look at that face. Hey. I don't know. And then, guys, we got these little Funko Pops. I don't know if I got footage of this sale. I can't remember, honestly. I just started digging in a bin. It was one of those, like, neighborhood-wide sales, so I was bouncing from house to house, and they said they had these Funkos, and I went ahead and got both of them. I think I paid $1 a piece for both of these. Honestly, I picked them up just because I saw Homer. You guys know I love The Simpsons, so I thought this was pretty cool. Probably going to hold on to this one unless it's, like, stupid rare or something, which I don't think it is. But, yeah, this one's probably not super old. I think they're probably newer. Yeah, 2020 I see there. But yeah, we got little Homer here. The USA gear, pretty awesome. And then this one is from The Walking Dead. Not sure which Funko it is, but I'm sure it'll tell me on the bottom. Maybe 2019 is what I'm seeing. So yeah, who knows? Maybe this will end up as a giveaway or like a auction thing. I'm not exactly sure just yet, but yeah. Not too bad for the first little pickups. All right, everyone. And for the next little bit of this amazing day we have some more really awesome toys. Now, guys, Transformers stuff, I don't really know anything about, whether it's newer, older, nothing. Like, I didn't have Transformer stuff when I was a kid, so it's not really nostalgic to me, but I can appreciate it. Honestly, I do think some of these are pretty cool. I've gotten my hands on them now. I've kind of been playing around with them, opening them up and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I see the appeal. Kind of can see myself collecting them in the future, but for right now we're just gonna go through them all. So we've got some Transformer stuff, we got this Disney Marvel figure over here, we got this Darth Vader. I think he is from 2004. Let's take a look at him first. I actually don't have a Darth Vader figure in my Star Wars collection. I don't have a huge Star Wars collection by any means. You'd think I would have picked one up by now, but I really haven't, so I'm probably gonna hold on to him. But I think he's from 2004. I think I saw, yeah, 2004, so that's pretty awesome. We'll set him over here. We've got this R2-D2, which I thought was kind of interesting. This was from what year? 1996, and it does open up. Let's see. And inside you got Princess Leia. I don't know what she's doing. She's ready to blast on them. Take that, Darth. I'm guessing this is like the same year. I'm assuming this was supposed to go in there. I don't know. Yeah, 1996. I just love getting stuff like this at yard sales, guys. Even if it didn't end up being a great purchase, it's just kind of fun to go through this stuff with y'all on camera and talk about it. We ended up spending, I think it was $20 on all of this, so I don't know if it was a good deal or not. Y'all tell me down below, but we're gonna go over these guys little by little. We got this one right here. Pretty awesome. We got this one, which turns into a car, which I already kind of transformed him out of the car, but I thought he was kind of cool. We got this guy right here as well. He looks pretty awesome. And then we've got this Transformer as well. So I thought this was pretty awesome. And then it also came with these, which I think probably would tell me who is who, but we have Power of Primes, and it says Dinobot Slug. So, okay, maybe that right there is the Dinobot Slug. I don't know. But I guess this is great because this helps me identify who is who. Then we have the Dinobot Swoop. Nah, I don't think I have this one. So this one might just be an extra little pamphlet. I don't know. And then we've got this one, Grimlock, which once again, I don't know. No, I don't. I guess these are extras, but you know, whatever. And then we got this little card. It came with it too. And then we got this little guy. I thought maybe he was one of the hatchlings. I've kind of found out about those through my buddy Jack. He's actually collecting these. So I'll probably send him a picture of this, see if he wants it. But I couldn't tell if this was Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. Either way, $20 for kind of a gamble. Would you guys have spent 20 bucks on this stuff, or would you have passed? Let me know down below. So a little update from some of that stuff that you guys just saw. We did end up selling a couple of those Transformer toys. I think one sold for like 15, another one sold for 17, and I want to say I sold one more, and maybe I have one left. So 20 bucks all in, ended up being a cool deal. Nothing too crazy, but still just wanted to pop in, give you a little bit of an update. And guys, before we move on to the next little bit of stuff, I completely forgot. This guy was included in that $20 haul you guys just saw. So we have this Jar Jar Binks. This is from a company called Applause. They did a lot of the early Nintendo stuff. I saw Applause on here and I was like, oh, I think he's vintage. So this being in the mix along with pretty much everything y'all saw back there, which now I have them all lined up. Thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, 20 bucks. I felt like this was a pretty decent deal. I don't know what this guy goes for. I figured, why not? It's not every day y'all get to buy some freaking Everlast boxing gloves. We paid $1 for these boxing gloves. So these were actually in a random like box full of toys, and the lady was trying to get $5 for the entire bin. I was like, hey, how much for just the boxing gloves? Because the toys in there were kind of just stuff I didn't care for. I figured we'd leave that stuff behind for other kids. Plus, we already had plenty of toys at that point. She said $1 for these, and I was like, all right. And what's funny is somebody left a comment recently saying something about doing pickup boxing, and I was like, that actually sounds kind of fun. And now we got some little boxing gloves, so maybe it's time to spar. Who wants some? As I know I said that was enough toys, but let's face it, we love buying toys, guys. We got this plush right here. I think this is a vintage, is it Wile E. Coyote maybe? I might be getting his name wrong, but yeah, he definitely looks vintage. Look at Woody. Get out of here, bro. He's just, hey. Sorry, I got distracted. You guys can tell. This was super cheap. I think this one and this one I'm about to talk about, I think it was $1 or $2, something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. Couldn't leave it behind. Y'all know the drill. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get to this one. Now, this caught my attention. First of all, he's just a troll. Second of all, it's that super freaking neon green color that I love. I flipped it over and yeah, censor the booty there. I don't know what's going on there, but if you look, oh, there it is. I was looking for the year. Okay, so 1992 Leonard is what you see. It says lock open. I guess maybe you put batteries in here. I think it's supposed to light up or something. I'll have to do a little more research on this. But I did see one on eBay. Someone was trying to sell it for $50, maybe 55. I couldn't find one that was sold, so maybe at the time of this video going up, maybe one has sold. I don't know. This is one of those things I kind of like just because it's just weird and it's vintage and yeah, I don't know. Maybe he'll sit on the turtle shelf. If not, I kind of thought, all right, maybe we can list him for like 30 or 40 with free shipping. And since it would be the cheapest one on eBay, maybe we'll do like open offers and somebody might be interested in this. But it was too cool to pass up, and yeah, it was only a couple bucks for both of these guys. Why not?
I threw that troll up on eBay. It's just sitting in the eBay closet of purgatory. No one has shown any interest in it. Maybe I'll take it with me to my grave. Bye.
One of my favorite things about going to yard sales is coming across something that you were literally about to go buy at the store. I've been wanting to have a lunchbox for all these road trips we go on, and I came across this. I think they wanted $2, and I was like, yeah, why not? Like, that's gonna get the job done. Max Cold by Igloo. But yeah, not a sponsor, but I just wanted to show y'all I did buy something for the personal use as well. Just when y'all thought the toys were over, there's more toys. Guys, the toys were just everywhere today, and I couldn't say no. We picked up a bunch of these Legos, and some of them had the box. So we got this one right here. We got this little Resistance X-Wing, and it did have the box. It looked like it was pretty complete, so I just thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, figured why not. $5, well, okay, so it was $5. This one was $5 too. We'll talk about that in a second. This one was 10, but they ended up working out a bundle. I think we spent 20, and yes, if you do the math, that would be 20, but there's some other stuff I'm going to show you next. So we got this one right here. This one I just picked up because I just thought it looked cool. It was $5. I don't know anything about it. Maybe that's the number I need to look up. That's 60226. I didn't realize there was a little mini figure in there as well. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not going to open that up right now, even though it's probably easy to open it up. But yeah, you can see a little mini figure in there, which you guys know the mini figures are usually the ones you want to go after if you're looking to flip them. These I just thought were cool. We'll see. Probably going to sell this stuff, although I kind of like it. No, guys, I can't keep it all. Or can I? Can I keep it all? I don't need to keep it all. But yeah, so we got these two right here. Then we got this one. Thought this was pretty awesome too. Look at that. It does things. I don't know what it does, but let's go throw it in the water. Yeah, so we have this rescue one, L92. I don't know. Usually there's another number on here somewhere, but yeah. Oh, you know what? I think this one might have had the box. No. Something else had the box. Let me show y'all what else. Speed Champions, McLaren, 76902, just in case. But this one was already complete as well, or at least I think it was complete. I mean, it looks like they did a pretty good job. Got the little mini in there as well, so that is pretty awesome. And yeah, like I said, they did a bundle deal for everything, which was awesome. And yeah, I never really see Lego stuff with the boxes. I don't know if this is newer or older. I'm gonna assume it's probably newer. Pretty awesome. And there's a couple more Lego things. Let me show y'all. Okay, guys, so that boat did have the book, so there is that. It didn't have the box, but it had this. And then
We have this little booklet as well, which is great because now I'll know exactly what number this is. Then it also has this minifigure, so that is pretty cool. And it looks like all of this was supposed to go with it. It shows different pieces here, like moon landing equipment and stuff like that. This thing is awesome, this little rover. Yeah, guys, pretty awesome deal. I think $20 was the total price on the Lego stuff. Y'all let me know, would you have picked this stuff up or would you have left it behind? So a little bit of a gamble when it came to those Legos, but as of today, all of that stuff has already sold. Now, none of that stuff sold for anything crazy. I think it ranged from like the 15 to like the $19, maybe $20 range, but still not too bad. And you get to learn a little something new through the process whenever you buy little bundles of stuff like this at yard sales. And guys, we picked up this Final Fantasy, what is that, 15? I don't know those numbers. I think it's 15, but we have Stormblood, Square Enix. It's just this giant flag, this giant banner. I don't know. It was $1. I don't know if I got the footage of the price, but I picked it up, asked them how much. They said $1. I was like, all right, that's easy. So paid $1 for this. No idea if it's worth a lot, but I love Final Fantasy. They said their son had some video game stuff, but they weren't going through it that day. They said maybe next weekend. That's just how it goes at yard sales. I didn't push back on that. I just left it alone. I was stoked on this, but yeah. $1, would you have picked it up? And y'all, we spent $30 total on all of these Funko Pops. Did we do good? I have no idea. I don't really deal with Funkos, but if I pick them up, I try to get them if they're cheap. So that's exactly what these were. $30 for how many we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know the math on that. I don't feel like doing it right now, but I felt like it was a pretty good deal. So down here we have Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. And we have Gohan in the training outfit. We have Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super. And we have Doomfist from Overwatch. Up here, we've got the Addams family. We've got Uncle Fester. That's pretty awesome. Another Dragon Ball Z pop. We've got Android 17. And you can see at one point these guys were $11.99. Next up, we have Fugitive Predator. That one's kind of crazy looking. And then up top, we have Dark Angels Veteran from Warhammer 40,000. I think that is like kind of like D&D if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, guys, $30 on this. Maybe it was a gamble. Maybe it was a good deal. I don't know. You guys let me know down below if you would have picked this up. I think I've actually sold almost all of those Funkos minus like 4 of them. So maybe not almost all of them. Maybe what is that, half? I can't do math. But anyways, about half sold. Nothing crazy on all of them. Definitely made our money back. 30 bucks wasn't too bad. Maybe a little bit more than what most people would have spent on them. But I really was cool with spending that because the same people at that yard sale gave us an amazing deal on some of the other stuff that you're about to see here in a little bit. Time for games. Time for games. Yes, that's right, guys. We bought this stack of Xbox One games. I think they were $1 each, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to go through them one by one. First up, we have the deluxe edition of Battlefield. Come across this game all the time, but that's not a bad thing. We have Grand Theft Auto 5. Next up, we have Battlefield Hardline. Is it missing something? Where? Oh, it's like upside down. I'm like, where's the part that says Xbox? Wait, okay, there it is. Next up, we've got Fallout. Is this Fallout 4? Yeah, Fallout 4. You'll probably see this game pretty often. Next up, we have Agents of Mayhem, Legal Action Pending DLC. Next up, we have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, is what it is. Next up, we got Dishonored 2. And last but not least, we have Shadow of War, Middle Earth. Nothing crazy here. I don't think any of these games have any crazy value on their own, but I like to buy stuff when it's $1 each. Throw them up as an auction, throw them up in a bundle, like, you know, add some stuff to the collection. There's pretty much a purpose for everything at this point. And guys, probably the better deal from the entire day, in my opinion, although I don't really know about some of the values of this other stuff at the time of recording, would probably be this PS4 bundle. We spent $10 on this. Now, we don't know for sure if these controllers work. A lot of the times you go to yard sales, you buy controllers, you take them home, you plug them up, and they just don't work at all. But for $10, yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a great deal, I think, either way. We'll go and look at the games. We have Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, a pretty awesome game. Next up, Call of, I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm going to say it wrong. Is it Cthulhu? I don't know. I've never known how to say this. Somebody let me know. Do the little pronunciation thing in the comments and then I'll understand. I've heard this game is actually pretty cool, so I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out. If it's super scary, though, we gotta sell it. I don't know. Next up, we've got Kingdom Hearts, and this is awesome. One of those HD remixes, remastered in high definition. Great series. And next up, another Assassin's Creed game. We have Unity. So 4 games there. Pretty cool. Guys, we're going to go and talk about my favorite out of the 3 controllers. I have been wanting this controller for a while. When I first saw that they released it, I was like, I love that color. That green is so sick. I'm going to get my hands on it one day. Fast forward to now, I don't know how many years later, 2 years, 3 years later, found it at a yard sale for a pretty good deal. Super stoked to be adding this to my collection. And guys, we have 2 other controllers. So these are pretty cool too. We got this pink one. It's kind of, I don't know, is that like a chrome, like a gloss? Pretty neat though. Maybe not chrome, but it's shiny for sure. So got this pink DualShock 4. And then we've got this red one. I don't know if this is the same one that went with the Spider-Man bundle. You guys might have seen that video. If not, go check it out. We picked up the Spider-Man PS4 edition console, and I thought that was super sick. It didn't have a red controller, but now we have a red controller. Now, I think there's 2 different types. I think there was like a darker red, and then there's this red. So maybe this isn't the Spider-Man one, but still pretty cool, guys. $10. Never a brag here on this channel. It's never a brag, but we're not complaining for that price at all. Definitely a great deal.
All right, guys, so a little bit of a story now about that. What would have been a pretty awesome yard sale pickup. The guy that brought out the binder of freaking amazing video games. I reached out to him. He said, hey, I'm still kind of looking through everything. I'll get back with you soon. I was like, okay, cool. I think like a week went by. Didn't hear anything. I was like, probably not a good sign. Hit him up again. I was like, hey, man. No rush or anything, just kind of wanted to check back with you, see if there was any update on those games. Kind of the same story again. So at that point, I'm like, do I give up? Do I wait another week? I think I waited another week or so, and then I messaged him again just in case, because at that point, I don't want to be like too annoying, but I definitely want to see what's going on. And he's like, hey man, I'm kind of considering holding on to this stuff. And I was just like, no, but I get it. The dude's a gamer, and honestly, this is like his childhood stuff. So at the same time, I'm like, yo, I respect it. I'm not trying to buy something from you, especially if you're going to regret it. So he did tell me that, but he did seem kind of on the fence about it. So he did seem like he kind of wanted to sell it still. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to turn into something later on, but I was like, yo, dude, I completely get it. I think I even said this to him. I was like, if you're starting to like even think about regretting it, just hold on to this stuff because I don't need it. Like, I don't need it that bad. Would have been some awesome games for the collection, but we'll find them again later on. But maybe it'll turn into something. I don't know. Either way, if y'all made it this far, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for tuning into the retro world and supporting this channel. Also, let me know if you like those little updates where I kind of popped in and was like, oh yeah, these actually sold, this didn't. I know some people love seeing that type of stuff. Some people are like, ugh, reseller. And it's just like, we'll save that talk for another day. Anyways, guys, I appreciate all of y'all. Till next time, peace.